and hopefully my husband doesn't wake up. Okay, we're live now. Hi, ladies. Me and Fiona wanted to come on live because I actually have a chance to come on because I got off work earlier today, and yeah, we wanted to come on, and um, I wanted to work on some of the fabric tags, the kits that I've been making. I wanted to kind of show an example of like how you can put these fabric tags together and stuff like that, just to kind of show an example. And I also want to make some because I love making them and they're fun. And then, um, and then Fiona, what are you working on, hun?
Hi everyone. I don't think there's anyone here yet. I was just
Yeah,
going to try and get up which I'm going to have to
yeah.
turn it down.
Fiona, what are you working on?
Alrighty, it's down now. I am making a gift for my mum, and basically it's a notepad holder. Like it's got a back. I've already done some of it. It's got like a back, like a. I didn't make it out of chipboard, but I double
Oh, let me
like a.
click on you. I'm so out of touch with actually doing this anymore.
Oh no,
I don't
it's
even know
been
what I'm
months.
doing. Yeah, I never,
So it's kind of
never
got
go
like
live.
I think it's like 350 or something GSM. I put like two bits of cardstock together and then just wrapped it with some pink, wrapped it around like you would with a book, and then kind of put a backing on it. And then I couldn't find a notepad because mum always does shopping lists. I couldn't find a notepad, so I made it out of um, an exercise book, and all I did was cut the pages to what I wanted, the size, and
Oh,
then I just got some glossy accents or dimensional magic, I think it is the Mod Podge one, which is the same as glossy accents. And I just like glued the edge and then a little bit down the side, and I did like two coats, and that kind of stuck all the pages together. And I'm just covering it, and it has like a little cover, and
that was a
then
good
it has
idea.
a little pen holder. Like I've yeah, you put your little pen in this little bit. So I'm kind of gluing it together and sticking it together. I'm using the double-sided tape kind of more than the glue, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. Nothing
Awesome.
exciting, but I haven't hardly, as you know, I haven't hardly crafted. So
Yeah,
it's nice to be on.
yes, it's fun to craft. And we don't get a lot of time to do that anymore. So we want to come on and craft when we have time. So that's awesome. Um, and you know,
Oh
unfortunately,
no,
you can't record videos together.
Liz, Liz, hi
Hi,
Liz.
Liz. Hi, Liz. I know I didn't tell anyone I was going to go live. I just kind of decided to go live.
She came home early from work and messaged me and kind of went from there.
Yeah, I just was,
We hardly get to talk now. It's like sometimes we go
yeah,
like, do you realize, Sierra, sometimes we go like a couple of weeks or a week or more than we haven't even said hello?
I know. I know. Life is just so crazy. But yeah, sorry, I didn't really let anyone know that I was going live or anything. This was kind of the spur of the moment type thing. And so,
Hi,
and
Carrie
Fiona
Ann.
was able to go on. Hi, Carrie Ann.
How are you,
So,
hon?
yeah, so I just wanted to come on live and kind of make some fabric tags. But Liz, I know Liz has been so sick lately. But if anyone wants to join
No.
us, I mean, we're not going to be on super long. You know me, I'm not, a marathon crafter or a marathon video maker on for hours
Yeah.
at a time. But um, we get an hour under our belt and we're good. And so, but if anybody wants to join us, like Liz would love to have you if you want to come join us, but I know you're sick and everything. Um,
I'm sorry to hear you're sick, Liz.
yes, and
I know what
keep
that's like, honey. That's
keep
not good.
praying for you, sweetie. But I will flip back to me. But Carrie, thank you so much for coming and joining us. Um, there's three screens, but there's only me and Fiona here. Oops, I almost ejected myself.
Oh,
Oops,
don't do
what
that.
am I doing?
Don't leave me by myself.
Yeah. Man, I have the
Do you know I
sniffles
cook
bad.
it? Do you know how it took me even like 5 tries to get on Google Hangout?
Oh, really? It's like,
That
what
is
the
how bad
heck?
I'm out of practice.
Yeah, I don't know anything either. But so I have these kids right now, as you all know, with they're either like the heart book,
They're beautiful.
um, they're either like the heart book or there's like the fabric tags. And I wanted to come on and make one because I mean, me personally, like I make kits because I get inspired and I'm like, oh, I have this vision, this idea, and I'm like, I think a lot of people would like that. So I'm like, oh, yes, I gotta make a kit like that. So I get this vision or this idea, and I wanted to come on because I wanted to kind of share my vision or my creation, my idea of what I was thinking when I uh, envision this kit. So that's what I'm doing. And so I got one of my hearts and it's quilted, you know, batting on back and they all come all pre-sewn or whatever.
Hi, I can't.
And
Oh gosh, Sierra, can you help me out with names? I'm so
that's
sorry.
Rosa. Sun and Moon
Oh,
is Rosa. Hi,
I'm so
Rosa.
sorry, Rosa. I totally forgot your name, honey. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh,
Carrie Ann, just
I'm not
sorry to
any
interrupt
better.
you, but Carrie Ann said she's excited to see what to do with her new kit. So did she
Yes.
buy the heart one?
She bought one with tags, so and she got the cut one of the colored ones. So yeah, I'm working with
Yep.
not with color, obviously, because I'm not super great with crafting with color yet, but
I'm the
I
color girl.
am
Sierra's the vintage girl.
yeah, I'm just doing you know how I like the natural colors, but I just got a whole bunch of stuff on my desk and I'm just gonna go for it and
I
see
love
what
that heart. It's
happens.
beautiful.
So, um, that's just what we got to do, right? So, I think I'm just gonna start putting things down and then, my idea was that this would be really cool if someone was to I thought this would be really cool kit to rather you can always glue things down and that's if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, but I thought this would be really cool to hand stitch on or even use your sewing machine because I know I use my sewing machine a lot, especially when I have it ready and available. I miss it
So is
like
your
crazy when it's
idea to
not.
make it tattered? Is your idea to do little bits and pieces and make it tattered? Is that your idea in your head?
Well, my idea is kind of crazy quilts look, collaging
Yep.
and hand sewing the pieces on, not completely, but um just hand sewing and collaging
Yep.
pieces on here. That's my vision anyways, and so I guess we'll see how that works. And so kind of making it
So the
quilted.
hearts are just got batting in them, haven't they? Or wadding or
Yeah,
something to make them a bit fluffy. Yeah.
it's poofy and got spatting
Yep.
and it's actually a material which each one's different.
Oh, hi, Karen. Sorry, Sierra. I keep
Oh no, you're
interrupting
fine.
you.
You're fine. Um,
Karen's here. Hi,
oh.
honey.
Hi, beautiful Karen Thompson.
We were just talking about you
Good things,
before we
good
went
thing
on.
at the pretty, pretty.
You and
Oh,
Liz,
good.
we were
Hope all
saying.
is well. No problem. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I really like the hand sewn stuff. Talk about someone who's a magician with hand sewing. Karen is amazing, and so is Fiona. She's really awesome with embroidery work. She actually does like the real um uh crazy quilting, which is amazing, which is so many different embroidery stitches, and I really hope her hands get better one day where she's able to do that again because she's just amazing. So I'm just taking pieces of my trims and laces, and some of these pieces are in the kit, some not. And what I like to do is, like I don't want everything to be the same color. I want there to be some contrast, obviously, because I want there to be some dimension. So that's definitely something that I'm thinking when I'm layering stuff up. So I'm thinking I'm just going to cut a piece of this trim, and this must have been coffee or tea dyed. And I'm probably going to put that on this side of the heart, and then that, and again, I'll obviously cut off the edge. Um, and also, I love ruffling fabric. That's one thing I love to do, but this is too big. I do have some, like, I love this. Um, this is in some of the kits. This is really unique. I love the pleated look. Or not ruffling, pleated. Yep, hand
I would
sewing's the
love
way
to
to
show you,
go.
Karen, but my hands at the moment. But hopefully, as Sierra said, hopefully I'll be able to get back to it, honey. I find it so relaxing. It's
Oh
my
yes,
first love is working with quilting and like hand quilting and embroidery work. I just love it.
yes. Fiona's here. Fiona was able to join me. Um. Oh, do you have an embroidery machine, Rosa? That's awesome if you do.
I would love one because now it's
Yes, me
harder.
too.
I would love it.
An
But
embroidery
like to
machine would
get a
be
good one,
amazing.
yeah, to get a good one in Australia is roughly around
Oh
about,
yeah, they're really expensive here
yeah,
too.
you're looking about $1,500 to $2,000. That's for just a cheap one.
Yeah, they're spendy, spendy.
Yeah.
But hey, if you got one, man, I'd be using that for everything. So I'm just cutting up pretty much scraps of, bits and bobs, and that's all you really need in my mind's eye, anyways, to decorate these kind of things. So,
Uh, Karen's asking me, do I have pics of what I've done? Yes, Karen, I did. And then my old laptop crashed.
yeah,
So I haven't done anything pretty
she'll
much
have to
ever
take some more
since.
pictures and I'll share them with you guys because, oh my gosh, she's, because she has, what do you have? You have a bed thing, right? Like,
Oh, that bed runner. Oh, that's
yeah.
not, yeah. I mean, I like it, but it's not what I used to do. Yeah,
What are
I
you talking about? That's amazing.
mm,
It's crazy quilting. Any crazy quilting to me is amazing.
yeah, there's nothing like handwork, Karen. You can't. I prefer to do that than sew on the machine, but I've adapted.
Yeah, you can only do what you can do, right?
Yeah. My next project after I finish those vintage journals, this is just a side thing for mum, is to get back to doing that fairy banner that I want to do. And I'm
Oh
instead of
yeah.
embroidering, which takes a lot more work, as anyone that hand embroiders knows. Um,
Owie, what did I
I've
do?
done
What did I do?
the ribbon embroidery. It's much quicker.
That hurts. Like I stabbed
What
I
did you
don't
do?
know. It just felt like this stabbed myself in the hand. All of a sudden, I don't know why. But what I'm gonna do, since I'm again just kind of playing, I'm just gonna pin this stuff down because I don't, oops, want it to move when I pick stuff up and cut off the edges. So I'm just gonna kind of pin this stuff lightly, easily
Yeah, just
down.
tack it with the
Since I'm
pin.
gonna um, sew it or use embroidery to sew it down. So, and don't let me forget to go back to you. I don't want to be like a screen hog or anything.
No,
Um,
darling, you're fine.
but I forget
So
since we
are
haven't
you
done this in
going to
forever.
embroider with embroidery floss, or are you going to just do regular cotton?
So this is what I'm gonna use is it's crochet thread on this big spool, but it's super shiny and it's fuzzy, so it looks
Okay.
like embroidery floss, but this is
Yeah.
my favorite because I love the contrast. I love the ecru color.
Yeah, I like that. That's a nice thickness to that,
Yeah,
that
and I like how
crochet cotton.
thick and also yeah, that's it. I like how thick the thread is, and then I also double it up because I want it to stand out. If I'm gonna use it, I
Yeah.
want it to stand out. So,
Yeah, that's right.
so
You don't want to spend all the time doing the hand embroidery and
yeah,
it not show. Oh,
exactly.
Karen just asked me a question. What I said was quicker for me with my hands at the moment is the ribbon embroidery is much less taxing on my hands than hand embroidery.
Thread embroidery or
Yeah,
regular
yeah,
embroidery.
yeah, that's right. So ribbon embroidery is different. Um,
Yeah, I've been trying to tell or ask, not tell, ask her to show me how to do ribbon embroidery forever. Like, but she just has been, everybody gets busy and we never get around to doing it. But because Karen's really wants to get into ribbon embroidery too, that's one thing that me and her have in common is we both really
well, now my
love it.
hands are a lot better. I've just got to deal with these side effects. The side effects of the
Yeah,
injections of I almost gave them up, as you know. I almost thought,
yeah,
nah, the side effects are worse than but no, the pain's worse.
yeah. She
I
has
just got to,
what is it called that you have? So I'm just gonna explain this real quick. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around the edge first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the lines of the pieces or whatever. And so that's what my plan of attack here is, I guess. I'm just gonna explain that before we start talking again. Sorry, go ahead.
that's right. Karen just asked me, do I use silk ribbons? Yeah, I got some beautiful pure silk ribbon um, to do the fairy
Yes.
that I want to do. It's just, like I said, I've just not been well for the last so long. But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there. They tell me that the side effects could improve, so hopefully
Yeah.
um, I won't be feeling like I'm feeling lately. But yeah, silk ribbon's beautiful. It's so soft.
Oh,
Have you got silk
yeah.
ribbon? It's
I
beautiful.
actually got some on clearance from I forget where, but it's a variegated one, and I was like, "Oh, this is even better than um what was I getting it for?" I got it because I thought it was like seam binding, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is even better than seam binding."
Oh
It's
my
some
goodness,
of that
it is amazing.
it's some of that what's it called? May Arts or whatever ribbon, and now I can't find it, and I'm like killing myself for it because I really want to use it, and I'm like I want to make flowers with it, and but I'm gonna
It's so
find it.
easy to
It has to
do.
be
It's
somewhere, but it's
seriously.
so soft and so beautiful. And I just want to get some white so I can dye it. I just want to buy like a
You
big
can
bundle
buy
of
your
white
own.
one day and dye it.
I
And Karen has this set that she purchased where you color it actually with pens. You get
Yes,
like a bunch of white
there are
and
people
you,
that do that. Exactly. Yep. They buy
yeah,
the white, and then
yeah,
they the reason why, like, just say you've got a flower, for example, just to get it look more authentic, you would do, say, darker on the inside, you know, and lighter on the outside, or vice versa, depending on where the light hits it. And so that's how you get your variegated flowers. And a lot of people do that. Those pens aren't cheap, though. Well, they're not here
yeah.
anyway.
No, they're
So
not
I,
cheap. She got the whole set, which was awesome because she wanted to go full-fledged in it, but she just hasn't started on it yet. She's really into right now making these amazing, amazing gnomes, which hopefully one of these days me and Liz can get her on live and
yes, Karen, share,
show
share.
her gnomes. But if Karen says okay, share some pictures that she's has and or if you're in Liz's group on Facebook, there's pictures too of Karen's
Okay. See, I
gnomes.
hardly go on Facebook because, as you know,
Yeah,
my hands, I don't
yeah,
know why, but using my phone and going on is the worst. Just causes the
yeah.
most pain. But yeah, it's amazing. Silk ribbon and ribbon embroidery is so easy. I am not kidding you. It is
Really,
so easy. It is the easiest embroidery technique. Um, and you can pretty much do, as long as you know a basic couple of little stitches, you can pretty much create whatever flower you want.
really.
Yeah.
So pretty
And
much it's just the cost of it that.
you just need the correct needle and the correct um, fabric and once you know the basics of that, once you know that you need an open weave kind of fabric so you can get your needle and the thickness of your ribbon through, you're
Yeah,
fine. It's so easy.
yeah. I wanted to try it with just some freaking
And I'm just
seam binding
self-taught. You could
because
use seam binding. Seam binding is probably soft enough. You just won't get the look
yeah, the
that
exact
you get
look,
with silk
yeah,
ribbon. But for sure, um,
yeah.
and seam binding, you can make some of the whiter, say, like the old English roses.
Oh yeah. Or like those
Um,
spider roses, you could make some of those bigger ones.
yeah,
I
yeah, you can do
saw
that.
Mars from Michigan do that. She did that with seam binding.
Karen, I just use a regular hoop, whatever. It doesn't matter, because as long as your fabric is taut, um, yeah, that you need a good hoop, and you need your fabric to be quite tight, because there is, and you need the correct needle. You need a chenille needle, and there's different sizes.
A chenille needle.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, yep. A chenille needle is what you use because it's got a wide eye, so you can get
Yeah.
your
You know
ribbon
what?
through.
I use this darning needle. Darning needles work really good for or upholstery needles because
Oh,
they
look,
got such wide eyes.
Karen's asking me what kind of fabric. Karen, the I'm the little project that I
Ouch.
started, well, my idea, the one that I want to work on next is when I get to it, is the fairy banner. And I am making it out of my sister's wedding dress fabric, which is raw silk. And I know that's got quite a good open kind of weave in it. It's not like a taut fabric. Um, the more open weave, you can do what kind of fabric, whatever you
Well,
like.
can't she just go to a fabric store and buy some of that embroidery fabric?
Well, it depends on no, because you've got to have. Hi, Avril. Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Avril.
Um,
How are you? Hi,
whatever
Laura.
you.
Sorry,
Oh, hi, Laura.
I
Sorry,
missed
honey, I
you.
didn't even notice. We were talking about ribbon embroidery. Big hugs, Avril. It's lovely to see you, honey,
Hugs.
and Laura.
Oh, yes.
So whatever you let me just say this, whatever you've got in mind for what the project is. So for me, I want to do banners and panels so I can make, a pendant like a banner. So that's why I'm using that really beautiful raw silk. If you just want to have cotton fabric and have your ribbon embroidery and maybe, I don't know, frame it or put it on a book or whatever.
Let's say
So
you
you've
want to
got to
make appliques with it.
Okay, so you want to embroider on whatever fabric and you want to
Netting.
use it. No,
You can't
you
embroider on netting.
it would look horrible. The ribbon embroidery would look horrible on that. You
But
need to use like a
have you
cotton
seen
fabric.
those? Okay, have you seen those? Like you can buy embroidered flowers or whatever. Have you seen those? Like you can buy them and they come on this netting, I think,
Yes,
on the back.
but that's not ribbon embroidery though. That is machine embroidered on tulle, and I'm actually about to buy a piece of fabric that isn't in Australia, which is normally $30, and it's half price. And I seen it, and oh my gosh, it is amazing. It's got
But
wildflowers.
no, these have like this is ribbon embroidery. Oops.
Oh well, I don't know then.
Yeah,
I'm lost if I don't know.
you can buy ribbon embroidered flowers. I think Karen actually got some and
I don't know then.
uh I don't know if
If,
were they
if you
what
were
was it
starting
on,
off,
Karen?
if you've never done it,
Yeah,
I'd practice on um, just even a piece of calico, which is what, and that looks really beautiful actually. A piece of
yeah,
raw, calico looks really nice with ribbon embroidery. I use that quite often. Cotton fabric is quite, because cotton's quite usually quite loose in its weave. Cotton's
yeah.
quite good to use. So you don't have to buy expensive fabric. Hi, Erin. Big hug, sweetheart.
Hi, Erin.
How are you,
Hi.
darling?
Thank you all so much for dropping by. I know other people are on and stuff right now, so we appreciate you all dropping by. Thank you. Oops. But I just came on because, I was able to come on tonight. So,
I think it's been
oops.
months since we actually crafted.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So,
Time.
I'm so glad this was a time me and Fiona could go
Hi, yay,
on and
Erin.
take advantage of it.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Erin. That is great, darling. She's feeling great
Good.
today.
Good. I'm so
That's
happy to hear that, Erin.
so you're
Oops.
just stitching
I'm gonna
there.
go, yeah, I'm gonna pop over to Fiona and see what she's doing.
Not much. Making a mess. Making a mess. So this is the cover for
Hopefully
my little.
tomorrow. What's hopefully tomorrow, Avril? What are you doing tomorrow, honey? Oh, and then Rose is gonna be live on me and I'm gonna be live with Rose on Monday because we're gonna be doing her kit that's
Oh,
out.
what? I didn't see her kit. What was it? Sorry, I didn't. I
Yeah, I
missed that
haven't
video.
done I got the video, but I haven't,
Okay,
it's not uploading. I'm having so many problems with my
yeah, that's why I
videos
haven't watched it.
uploading. It's so frustrating. But anyways, it's, it's like it's doily like medallions and like it's like making doily embellishment kind of things.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
but I haven't even opened, I mean, well, I have opened it and did the video, but I'm so excited to do that.
Oh,
And, but
good.
if I can't get the video to go up, then I'll just probably go live and do it again. But yeah, it'll be on Rose's channel on Monday around 3:30. Um, we'll be able to go live and do that video. So exciting.
Awesome. That's good.
Yeah. And Rosie and Avril and Aaron and Maddie, they're all going live and switching channels on
So who's
Thursdays.
on Rosie's channel or on your channel that you're doing the book? I mean the doilies.
It'll be on Rose's channel.
Okay. See,
Yes,
because at the
Rosie
time,
is out of her shell and she's like, "Ooh, look him!
I know
She's
she's got a
coming.
great gun.
She's here. She comes. She's gonna be a
Yeah.
YouTube star, man." She's the next.
Rosie's such
She's
a
the
sweetheart.
next. May May made it.
She is a sweetheart, our Rosie. That is for sure.
Oh, what'd she say? Oops, wrong place. I was texting LOL. Sorry. So glad you're better, Erin. Sure have missed you. I know Erin was sick too. Do you use your phone to live stream? Yes, I do. I do use my phone to live stream because I do not have a webcam. So I've been meaning to get one for ages now, and I just never have gotten around to getting one. So, yep, I still use my webcam. What are you using right now, Fiona?
I use the Logitech webcam.
Oh, so you're using a webcam right now. I thought you were using your laptop camera for some reason.
No, no, no. It's hooked to my laptop. Like, it's plugged into my laptop. But yeah, I just
Yeah,
use the Logitech one. And I have it because I am now no longer having a craft room. I mean,
yeah,
which is not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either because I have stuff everywhere. I have stuff
yeah,
in 3 rooms now. So I
yeah.
just have this table. It's a little bit too high, but it's the best I can. It's kind of like one of those tables that you would have if you were in hospital. It's on like a stand and wheels. And I can only
Wow,
pull it. Yeah, I can only pull it to me so far. So this is kind of the best setup, but it works.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever works, right?
Yeah. Well, as I said to you, I said, oh, look, I'm not sure when you messaged me, I thought, but it worked.
It's gonna be
I made it work.
possible or not. Yeah. Man, I messed up. You messed up. I messed up.
So I'm just making my mum a gift. It's just like a little, for those that just kind of missed what I said in the beginning, it's just like a little notepad holder. It's not one that she could replace, although she probably could rip the back off and glue on another one, but my mother probably wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
She'll probably use it and then that'll be it. It's her birthday today and I meant to send it,
Yeah.
but I had not, just hadn't been well enough to do
Mama's
it.
birthday. Mama Princess. Mama Princess
Oh, I
Jane's
miss my
birthday.
mum. My mum lives about 10 hours away, and mum and I are so close. Yes. Yep. Sorry, that was Samuel was saying something to me. We normally see each other a couple of times a year, but this has been because of me being so unwell. I have not seen her now in 20 months. It's
Yes.
killing me. It is killing me.
Yeah, it's hard.
I thought I would get there for Easter, but yeah, I can't do it.
It's hard. Yeah.
That's all right.
Bummer. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Talk all the
Yep. It's nice that you
Tell
guys can talk
Sierra
on the phone.
to block.
They both live in Australia, but
Oh,
they're far apart.
Sierra. Um, can I? I don't think I
What?
can. Hang on. Am I still? This Karen's just saying that Barry's back. Can you block him? But I don't know.
Oh, it's only if he's bad. It was his friend that was bad before. I guess Carrie Ann just repeating what they said today. Um, okay, Carrie Ann, did you get your YouTube notice saying you can no longer live stream until you have 1,000 subbies? What?
That is if your my understanding is, because I didn't get a notice, but somebody else told me. So this is only secondhand information. Somebody else told me that you can't live stream through your phone, but you can live stream through your laptop if your phone's hooked up. So there's ways around it. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know why they've done that.
Oh, that's stupid. No, I didn't hear that at all. And no, Barry is okay. It's just the that one guy that came in here before that was saying bad things. But as long as Barry doesn't say inappropriate stuff, then he can stay. We just don't want any inappropriate comments, Barry. Please.
Because there's ladies present.
Yes, there is ladies present.
Yeah.
None of that
I got the wrong color
army
card.
talk. Just kidding.
I love this cardstock. I don't know if you can get
No
it.
trucker talk, not army talk.
Do you have the company Park Lane in America?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Park Lane. No, I don't think. I haven't heard of Park Lane,
Yes, it is
but
because it's got distributed by Joanne Stores.
oh, well, shoot, I
Because
don't know.
our spotlight had it, this paper pad, and it's beautiful, beautiful pastel colors, and it's beautiful textured cardstock. But it's nice because you have the option of it's textured on one side and it's semi-textured and more smooth. So that would be the side you glue down.
Yeah.
But I can't. Once that was a one-off pad, and I have not been able to get it online or see it since. So when it's all gone, it's gone.
Okay, Barry, that's fine then. Thank you, hun. Must have been a different person.
So Sierra, why don't we go? Because are we still on me?
Yeah.
Why don't we go back to you and show us? Let's see what you're up to with your
Okay.
stitching. Because I'm
Okay.
just
Well,
cutting pieces.
so yeah, I don't go to craft stores that often, or never really. Hi, Dee. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
So good to see you, Deborah. And make sure to subscribe to one another, ladies and gentlemen. Um, there's a lot of talented ladies in here.
Oh,
Uh,
Fiona, do you ever think?
you think all the time. Okay, so what you can see is I just placed some things down, and now I'm going around, and I went around and I stitched all the way around the edge. So I just got it, tacked down also with these pins. And now I'm actually stitching down this one piece right here. So I'm just doing the running stitch because I'm no expert embroiderer or anything else. So I'm just doing a simple running stitch.
Yep.
And what sucks is my stuff is not even, so it looks it looks like but I don't mind that because I think it almost looks more vintage when it's like not perfect, if you know what I
Can you
mean?
hold it up
And
closer to the camera,
it
please?
makes it,
Wait a
so
minute.
it's like, makes it look more handmade when it's not even and perfect. But if I could stitch even and perfect, I would, but I can't because I'm not an
Everybody's loving
even.
it. Karen says it looks good to her. Deborah said your heart is so pretty, Sierra.
Oh, thank
And I
you.
agree.
But I'm not an even imperfect type person, so so I can't stitch even imperfect. So, but anyways, this is yeah, and so all I'm doing is using little pieces, and that's what these kits come with, is just a bunch of little bits and bobs, and pieces and embellishments and this and that and the other to stitch on your, oh, see, there's that piece right there. Stitch on your hearts, and then you can even put, fabric on them, or I mean, not fabric. Well, you could put fabric on them, but what I mean is you could even put photos on them, fabric photos, or, I was thinking I might put some words on them like hope, love, faith, beautiful, butterfly, whatever,
Beautiful. Yeah.
you know. And so now,
Yeah,
so
that's
now I
lovely.
have this piece stitched down right here. So I have this piece. You can see it's fraying at the edge, and that doesn't bother me. I'll probably, see I'm just like pulling it to fray it more. And once I have it, oops, what I do, I just cut something on accident. Dang it.
Karen just asked you a
And
question. She just said, are you going to show more kits?
what?
Karen just asked, are you going to show more kits?
I just went back to the past dream to check my messages. Don't worry about it, Barry. If you haven't, that's fine. Thank you so much, Deborah.
Carrie Ann said it's very pretty.
And are you going to show more kids? Aaron is cold where you are at. I'm so sorry about that. Um, so, well, the kits, I have them all up and available on uh last my last video. So if you go to the video before this one, all my kits are up that are available, and all the ones that are still available are actually right there for you to see if you're interested. If you're interested, and yeah, in the comments, or not the comments, what is that? The drop down. In the drop down area, it says how much the kit is, and right now I'm having a sale where the shipping is included. So on all the kits, if that and that's if you live within the US, the shipping is included. And so yeah, you can get that deal, which is awesome, um, if you go to my last video and watch it. But if you have a certain kit you want to see, just let me know and I can go get them and pull them out. But um, the kits are pretty much uh, these heart bases made into a book, and also tag bases made into a book, and then you can go uh and then it comes with everything to embellish it. So yeah, that's, I don't know how else to describe them. But if you go back to my last video, all the kits are there if anyone's interested. And they're all shipping is included right now. Um,
That's an awesome deal.
and that's within the US. So, and they're all under $30, I believe. So, really good deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're between 20 and $30.
because so much time goes into those. I
Yeah. But I
know
mean,
that
it's a
you,
passion and a love. I love doing it and it's
yeah,
a passion. Like, I think, you gotta love what you do. And I do love putting kits together. It's fun for me. I love finding the different pieces and elements and embellishments and, putting them all together and making them work. And, that's what's fun for me. So, um,
yeah.
I feel blessed that I can, be able to do that.
And it's nice that you can share, your what's inspired you and your inspiration and that with everybody
Yeah.
else. Like that's a blessing, to yourself, but also to everybody else. Hi, Maddie.
Hello,
Hello, sweet.
Maddie. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Um, I just wanted to, I know I didn't let anybody know I was going live the last couple times I've gone live. So
This is a
thanks
spare of
for
the
just
moment.
showing up out of nowhere. It's always spur of the moment with me, unfortunately. I just don't have a schedule. I get called into work all the time, and I just don't know when I'm going to be able to go on. So go on when I can. But these are so much fun. I love
They
this.
are so
And even though
cute.
it does take time to do this, I just think it's so beautiful how they turned out when they're all hand stitched. I even like the back of it, how it looks like, oh,
So you know how you love distressing and you find that relaxing? I find
yeah.
any form of embroidery or hand stitching incredibly, well, I
Oh,
used to, incredibly relaxing. Probably not so much
yeah.
now, but yeah, it's beautiful. And you know what? It's an art that any form of hand stitching, because we've become a society that we want everything instantly and quick.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love, don't get me wrong, I love my sewing machine and there's a
Mhm.
place for that, but it's so nice when you see something that is hand stitched. I love it because I
Yeah,
know a lot
I
of
do
time and
too.
effort.
Yeah, you know how much time and effort went into that
Yeah,
piece and how much love, because really, if
yeah,
you don't love doing that, then you wouldn't spend that much time doing it. So,
that's right. Exactly.
yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I just really think it's an art. Like I love to, oh, I would love to, like Americans, particularly American women, were so good, like with all the hand quilting. Like they would do, they would come together and each person would do a piece of a quilt. I love that idea. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is a great idea. I love that idea too. That would be cool to make a quilt with, everybody's
Years
different
ago,
squares. That'd be a good challenge to do,
years ago,
just like
the
that's
church
what
that I was at,
Yuri.
one of my best friends, it was her birthday, and
Hmm.
I might have been her 30th birthday. Can't remember. Anyway, we all her mother had organised it, and her mother was like a country, lady and part of the Country Women's Association and that kind of thing. So she had sent us all details, and we were all to make a piece that reflected our friendship or something to do with ourselves onto this, square, and it was a certain size or whatever. And then what she did was she sewed the blocks together with like different strips of fabric in between each of the blocks. Oh my gosh, this quilt was phenomenal. It was called a friendship quilt. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
is really cool.
what?
Yes, you too, Maddie. Nothing but love for you and everybody in the chat.
You too, Maddie. Straight back at you, honey. How
I
is
like to combine
Madison?
my
Is she?
sewing machine stitch along with hand stitch. It can be really fun. Yeah, I agree. Combining the two. hand stitch and the sewing.
That's a yeah.
Hand stitch and the sewing machine. That
Never,
way it also you're getting stuff done faster too, because sometimes this just takes way too long.
oh, it
Like
does. It does. Yeah.
you just don't have the time. Like I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like, especially bigger projects. I mean, smaller projects, yeah, you can do this, but bigger
Yeah.
projects, it's just not possible. And that's why I thought making these little small booklets, or with the ring bound books would be cute if you did all hand stitching on them, because, or, you can do whatever you want, but just in my mind's eye, I thought if you did all hand stitching, it'd be a really cute result. Um,
Yeah.
but but yeah, I must have cut my finger. That hurts.
Are you all right?
It hurts. Yeah, I just the it's my since I wash my hands so much every single day,
Oh, yeah, for your
for
job.
the work I do,
Yeah.
uh, my hands get really chapped and broken up,
Yeah.
or they crack. You can say they get all chapped and cracked.
Yeah.
So my mom has this stuff she gave me to put on my hands and wear gloves at nighttime. You put it on your hands and then you wear these gloves. It's like a Vaseline type ointment. And it's not Vaseline, it's something like specifically to help your hands, but it has the consistency of Vaseline. And I tried it. It's called like satin hands or something, but and it makes your hands really, really soft. But the problem is it's hard for me to wear these cotton gloves that when I go to sleep at night. It's hard
Yeah.
for your hands to be all greasy and
Yeah.
gunky, and then
Yeah.
put on
No.
those cotton gloves and sleep with them on. It's really weird. Really weird.
Oh, Maddie,
But
don't worry. I get names wrong all the time. Maddie called Debbie Ann.
yeah. Yep, it's Deborah. It's Deborah Fletcher.
Don't worry,
Everybody
I get
make
it
sure to
all the
subscribe to each other, and also Maddie's on every Sunday at uh, I think it's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe, which is, or maybe it's 3. I know she moved up the time. What time do you come on every Sunday? And then every Thursday, they're rotating between Rosie's channel, Aaron's channel, and Kateri's channel, and Abril's channel. Um, and that is, I believe, 1 Eastern Standard Time. So that's 10, or no, 11 or 10 or 11 Pacific. But yeah, if you want to put in your times that you go live, hun, feel free, because you know, share or support, want to support everybody, show
Yeah, I got
everybody
to
love.
catch.
Oh, I love that.
I got to catch. I think it was either Maddie or Kateri the other day, which was nice.
Yes,
Maddie, I
I
think it
hate
was.
that I can't. I love Kateri. Kateri goes live every Friday morning. I hate that which was today, this morning she was live and I missed her, and I hate that I missed that show because I used to be able to
Yeah,
go
you're
on with
not
them,
the right
and
time.
I can't anymore because I work Friday mornings.
Yeah,
Such a bummer. I just really, it's upsetting.
yeah. The time zone differences when if it's during the day, it's like middle of the night, whatever,
Yeah,
early hours, too way too early. I mean, I'm up at 5, but anything before then, I really try not to touch my phone. I try really hard, even if I can't sleep, I do not try and stimulate my mind.
yeah.
I try and say, Fiona, go to sleep. You need sleep.
No YouTube, which is
I
so
put
hard to say. right? So I'm tying it off in the back right here because um I got uh so I have this part is sewn down, and then I have this little flower applique sewn down,
Oh,
so I can now
so
take off the
cute.
pin. I love how it's looking. I love the
Yeah,
texture. I love the feel of it. I even love the hand stitching that you can see in the back. I love
a little
how it's
sentiment in the
looking.
middle will look beautiful.
Yes, I really think it would too. And I love it. And uh
You know what you could do? You
now I just
could
need to,
stamp on a piece of fabric
yeah, exactly.
and
On
then
a piece of
like
muslin
tat
or
at the edges.
something.
I know you like the tattered look.
Yep, that's exactly what I think would be the best way to go. But now I just need to do some stitching around here, and I think I'm gonna do the X stitch right there because well, I'm gonna try to. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's what I'm gonna attempt. We'll see if it works. Um, gosh, my dog is whining. I don't know what his deal is. Okay.
Yeah, see that Katiri's one is really like earlier for me.
Yeah, it's I believe it's 11 Eastern, so it's like 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I didn't even see it when I was on my lunch break today. Okay,
I think it's like
so
3 in the morning for me or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, early,
One of the
early.
yeah, one of the times. That looks really cute, Sierra. I really like that.
Thank you so much. I love
It looks
it. I wish I
cute.
was braver and could add more color to it instead of just all these uh
That's all right. You be you. You don't
natural.
have to be anybody else.
I know, but I've been loving seeing a lot of these ladies work with color. It's just amazing to me.
It's only because I think because you've always worked in the neutrals, I think sometimes, it's like once we step out of our comfort zone, it's not as bad as what we think.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it's just what you're used to. That's all.
yeah. I know. I mean, I just gotta get up and do it, but
I mean,
uh
you make the beautiful doilies and color them, and you're good at dyeing them.
yeah, I know, right? If I
You're
can
like the
dye them, why
expert.
can't I put them
She's
in
the expert
projects?
doily dyer, ladies, but she won't work with that. Right? She won't work with her own material.
I can make flowers with them. I make lots of flowers with them. Gosh, these X's are too small. You can't even see them. It just looks like a bunch of marks on
It's
here.
because it's the neutral color. Yeah. Um, See, maybe a little bit darker in the thread would have been a bit more effective.
Yeah, probably.
But it could be the
Or
camera.
to make longer lines would have been a good idea. But I'm gonna just keep on going. It's
Yeah.
not it's not looking bad. It's not too bad, right?
No, it looks good. It looks lovely.
Thank you.
It's very pretty. Yeah, I think, yeah. You know what would be, I've made hearts before and I've kind of stuffed them a little bit and then done it like the
Yes.
laces and trims and then hung them and
Yes.
used either seam
Pincushions.
lining or sari silk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can make some really pretty pin cushions out of hearts, or there's so many different cool
Yeah.
projects you can make. And look on Pinterest. Oh my goodness, they have so many
Actually, that's what I think I got.
beautiful tattered vintage style heart pin cushions. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous.
I really loved the one that I made for my mum. I don't even think I recorded that. It was really beautiful.
Was
That was
it
for
crazy
it was a heart one
quilting?
for Christmas. Yeah, it was crazy quilting. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I bet it was
it was
amazing.
manageable because it was such a tiny project.
Yeah,
Whereas most of my crazy quilting stuff is a bit epic.
yeah, it gets big.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about crazy quilting is it's just such a big game. So yeah, you can't really, I don't know, you can't really see
It's
the
hard to see.
X's,
Oh,
but
yeah, you can
you
just,
can kind of see them. But
yeah.
you can at least, I mean, you can see it's a different pattern than the,
Yep.
this is like a longer running stitch, and then this is like a really short running stitch, and then this is a longer one around the edges. You can definitely see it in the back.
Oh, you can see it in the back for sure. I think
And
because of the
I think
camera
this
and
is
the
a
light.
cool background
Yeah.
for whatever you want to do on the back of the page. Like,
Yeah.
um, you can, you know, we can do whatever we want on the back of the page. We can,
Oh, the
put
dog's coming to say
lace.
hello.
Oh, the
Bella, if you're
doggy's
not the camera
there.
over, you're in
We can
trouble.
put an image. We can put an applique. We can do whatever we want. I think I'm gonna make it a pocket. I'm just gonna think of what kind of pocket. But I also think some of this crinkled seam binding would be cool to stitch on here as well. That
Yeah.
I crinkled up and dyed with some of
You could
this
kind of do like
seam
a twisty
binding.
type fashion.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
something. And I
Yeah, like a
also
roll.
have this. This is a little piece. That's one thing. This is one of those like rubber things that you put over wires and then you burn it and it shrinks up. The shrink wrap stuff.
Okay.
My husband.
Um,
Oh, look at
Karen said
that.
you've got unique scissors. I don't know which scissors she meant. Oh, your scissors, yeah, right there near your arm.
Yeah, they're right here. These are scissors that Rose gave me. She got them at the dollar store and they're supposed to be fabric only and they're the only good pair of scissors now that I have and they're still pretty much like ruined because my husband has used them.
I'm very
But
lucky with my
this I
fabric.
really like. Um, this is
Oh,
a crochet piece that I made.
you did that?
And I like how it's dimensional and I want to put it somewhere on here. Um,
Oh my goodness, that is so clever.
I really like how it's dimensional. Thank you. But I don't know what
She's
I want to
Karen's
do.
giving you a suggestion. What about French knots?
Oh, yes, you could do French knots. I don't know how to do those.
Oh, that's what she was asking you. Okay.
Oh, do I know how to do them? No.
Do
No, I mean, I know I've heard people tell me how to do them, but I forget.
it's pretty easy.
I know
Give
I've
it a chance.
heard that it's not
You could do
super
it.
hard, but yeah, I don't.
All you
I
have to do is pull
just.
your strip. No, she don't want to do it. I know Sierra. She's like, yes, thank you, Fiona, but no, thank you.
Seems like a lot of work. I don't know where'd I put them. You should see uh Karen did this heart. It was all hand stitched and it was for my kit from Esme's shop and
Yeah.
it was like a big heart though and she did all these French knots all over it to like polka dot the material. It was just
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But I don't know what else I want to add on here. Um, and then also I have all these little doilies that come in the kits. I could add a little doily. Could do that. You
You could
know,
do a doily with a little button or something in the middle.
yeah. And also, if anyone's interested in any little baby doilies, um, I always have the baby doilies from Turkey, and if you're interested in them, I have the little lots of, I think I do like 40 something for $25, including shipping. So
Hi,
mm,
Susan.
let me
Susan,
know.
she got them from Rose Alcala. I think it was a gift. The scissors. She's just asking where you got the scissors from.
Oh yeah, Rose gave them to me. She got them for me at a Dollar General or something. It wasn't like the Dollar Tree dollar store. It was something else. But I
Karen
love
loves
this little
your
girly.
crochet knots.
What?
Karen loves your crocheted piece with the knots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is supposed to be tulips. Where'd it go? Tulips or something, but and I perfected it in the other stitching. I need to find, oh yeah, I have my bag right here with all my crochet stuff in it.
I can't wait to do that fairy banner that I was talking about
Yeah,
because it's going to have some of Sierra's crocheted vines on it.
yes. See, I need to make some bigger crochet leaf pieces like this. Oops, like
I am so blessed to have some
these,
of those. She worked so hard on doing that for me.
like some of these bigger crochet leaf pieces they got. I need to, but how would I sew those down and then put a flower at the end? That'd be cute. Oh, that would be cute if I, but it's not really contrasting on the color and then make it like a flower at the end.
I think it, yeah, Katiri's crafty ideas. Yeah, she's, Maddie's onto it.
Is Maddie,
Maddie
yeah.
typed it before I could
You
even
can put
say
the
it.
links in, hun, if you want. Whatever you want to do. I'm cool with it.
Susan said it's
Alright.
beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all heaps and appreciate your kindness in joining us. I
It's
know I'm
beautiful. Oh,
about
I like
wiped
that.
out.
That little vine there. Yeah, that, yes. I like that better than the big knotty dimensional one.
Yeah, and I think I might put like a flower, but I gotta figure out how I want to attach this. I need to make some like this, some with only these smaller applique type ones.
I think you gave me a few
Um,
of those.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I've
because
got a few
most of
of
mine are smaller. Most of my stuff's smaller than this. This is a bigger one. From I forget. I actually got this from someone. Um, I have crochet flowers that I've made here too. Forget the, oh, with that green one match on there. But man, I'm getting a little tired. Are you getting tired? I'm tired, getting super tired because I worked today. Of course, work,
Look,
work,
Della,
work.
whenever you are ready, I'm fine, but I'm enjoying socializing. But when you're
Yeah.
ready to go, sweetheart, look, I get it. You know, you've worked and you've been really tired for way too long, miss. I told you what you need to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. 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 I need to
Mm.
make a little flower or something at the.
I've missed socializing with everyone so much. Like I do try and catch up
Yeah.
on people's lives, but it's so hard with the time difference.
Yeah. Well, you, I'm, well, do you want to stay on while I go, get some medicine for my tooth? And,
And if you need to go and you want to go, that's fine. I seriously. I
No,
don't.
I can just come back.
Okay.
We can just put it to you and then I can be back because I'm not done. I should finish this before getting
Okay.
off. Okay. So, hi Kim. Quit or cut back. Oh, Kim, I didn't know you were here. LOL.
Hi, Kim. Hugs, sweetheart. It's so nice to see you. It's been
Oh,
ages.
Lizzie, you're still here, Lizzie. Liz, you want to come on the panel? Just attach to stem. My beautiful Kimmy, 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 Kim. I miss Kim. I've been promising Kim I'd go on more. Kim is such a beautiful, lovely lady. She's so sweet.
She is lovely.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera over to Fiona, and I'm going to be back in a second.
Okay, hon. I am trying to hole punch. I did this the wrong way. Of course. I was trying to hole punch this pocket and line it up. It's meant to be. And of course, I did it wrong.
Thank you so much for putting in. Oh, I love you, Kim. You're the sweetest lady ever. You've helped me. You're so encouraging.
Oh,
Oh, and make sure you put your Facebook group, Liz. Liz is Dream It, Imagine It, Create It. She's the one putting all the links in there.
oh,
Liz,
you're
make
such a
sure
good
you put
girl,
your
Liz.
Facebook group in there. Okay, I'm gonna go take some Motrin for my toothache real quick, and then I'm gonna oops. So I'm gonna mute myself, and we're on you, and then I'll be right back in just a minute. Okay.
All right, hon.
All right.
I wasted a piece of beautiful, pretty paper because I didn't line it up properly. So I'm trying to fix it. No. Unfixable. I am a perfectionist when it comes to things, and if it doesn't line up properly, it doesn't get done. It goes into the scrap pile for something else for later. Okay. Actually. Hmm. Geez, you did a good job there, Liz. Liz is actually, I think she's just about put every single person's channel that streams lately. It's horrible having them, like I said, with the time zone differences. And I understand you girls, you don't want to be streaming late at night, but and during the day is, usually when it's quiet and it's easier for everyone to craft. But that's my middle of the night, so I miss out. Oh, she forgot to switch over the camera. Don't worry. I can't do it because she's already done it. Well, we can just sit there and look at her beautiful work. Liz, you have a great Facebook group. Whenever I get on there, I do see beautiful things, but I've said it before. It's really hard for me. If I got onto my laptop, it's a lot easier, but quite often I use my phone for everything. I look up my emails with my phone. I search things with my phone, and it just it causes more pain. Kim says she thinks she sees me. I'm just making a little like a little notebook kind of holder for my mum for her birthday. Just something that she could put beside her phone or in the lounge room. We've now converted mum. She now no longer has a home phone. She only has a mobile. And she's had mobiles before. It's so funny. She actually, whenever she had a mobile before, she's had two. It's always been, the great big bricks, and like she likes the numbers big for her hands and everything. Well, we've now got her to a modern phone where she now has to swipe, and she has learnt finally. It's like, yay, mum. Mum is 75 today. It's her birthday. My sister's taking her out for lunch. My sister lives where mum lives, so they get to enjoy the day together, which is nice. Oh, she did switch over. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of soft and pastel-y and floral because that's what my mum likes. The papers I used, they're really pretty. Like that's the front kind of cover. And mum loves gardens, and that's her favourite thing. She just spends lots of time in her garden. She can do less these days, but yeah, Liz, it is a good group, and I'm so sorry I don't comment. The new phone, the old phone that I had, for some reason, for Facebook and Facebook Messenger, talk and text would not work. I couldn't get it to work. This phone that I've had since Christmas, it does work on some programs, but oh my goodness, it gets my words wrong all the time. So I do try and get on Facebook every now and then, but usually only once a week, and whatever comes up on my news feed, I usually scroll down for a bit and that's it. That's about all I can do. So I miss all that social interaction. So tell me, ladies, what have you been working on? What projects have you been doing? I know what Maddie's been doing, because I've seen, or some of what she's doing. So I've seen some of her. I love those little bags, Maddie, with that jelly paper. That was really cute. I thought, what an awesome idea. Just utilizing, and a great idea. What I never thought of, Maddie, was just making those little bags when you want to send a friend a little gift or just a little something, just having them in those pretty little bags. I liked that idea. And such a better alternative than what I usually do, which is, thank you, Karen. It is pretty paper. It's very, like I said, very pretty and pastel-y. It's a lovely paper pad. Yeah, Maddie, what I was going to say is it's a great alternative, because normally when I want to send embellishments or whatever, I use those plastic bags, and they're not, and I make a nice pretty bag topper or whatever. They're not great for the environment. They take too long to biodegrade. So deli paper is an awesome alternative. So thank you so much for that. I probably won't be able to get it here like that, but I will, even just your greaseproof paper or whatever. What? All Maddie's videos are gone.
Sorry, I'm back. Excuse me.
Welcome back, honey. Are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Maddie. They can reuse the jelly bags. It's an awesome Did you see that? What Maddie did? Sierra probably not because you've been working this week. She made her hubby gave her 2 boxes of these little pieces of paper called deli paper,
Oh
and she
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
yeah she was
I
making the bags, and I just said it's an awesome. I never thought of that. You know,
oh
when I
yeah,
want to send a friend a gift or something, I usually or embellishments, I use those jolly plastic bags and I make a nice pretty bag topper, and all of that's not good for the environment. It takes too long to break down that plastic.
yeah.
So Maddie's belly bags, I was like, yay. Pretty, and I don't have to feel
Hold
bad
on.
about because they're paper.
Yeah, those that deli paper and deli I never even, well, it usually comes in rolls around here, but
Okay,
my sister, I found some how she gets it in like flat sheets where you just pull it out of like a box.
right.
And yeah, I think that's such an awesome idea, and I can't wait to do those. That out, Mocha.
No,
Out.
it looked like that sandwich type paper that like sandwich shops would wrap your a sandwich in.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah,
I
like
love how she's Mod Podging on them. Like I think that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, I
I
thought it was
think
good.
that is awesome. Okay. I'm thinking I might want to just crochet one of these right here with this thread so it will match. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
What do you mean?
But I
Are
think I'm
you
just
you're going to
gonna,
crochet a actual vine?
yeah, one of these bigger, but I need to find a bigger crochet hook because that's made with a bigger one. But I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna use some of this crinkled seam binding
Okay,
uh, and put it on here.
that's
But
pretty. So I like that coloured vine. Is it too white? Is that what it is?
yeah, it's like too light. It's not enough contrast, I think,
Yeah,
personally. I just
yeah.
want it, I want it darker, darker,
Either a cream
ecru.
or a necro.
Yeah. And I don't know where my bigger crochet hook, my whole thing of crochet hooks are. Oops, where I'll go back to,
Mm.
okay, I'm gonna flip back to me. Okay, hun, if you don't find it, I'll get them for you tomorrow for sure. Oh, okay, talking to Kimmy. But what I've been having lots of fun with is making these little envelopes. I love making these little envelopes and using the little embroidery thread to make them with these little pieces of muslin, and
Huh.
um, I love making these little envelopes. I have so many of them,
Are they just out of
and I
scrap or is
yeah,
that
these are just
muslin?
out of scrap pieces of muslin, and I've made some really little tiny ones. Look at these little itty bitty ones
Oh, how cute.
with thread. Yeah, one's
Oh,
going to
these are, oh
Liz.
my goodness, Sarah, they are adorable.
And those cute. And I like put them, I even hung them on a, like these ones that are super tiny, I hung them on a ball pin to be like a little charm.
Oh my gosh,
Just send
they
them to
are
Liz and Karen.
adorable.
Yeah, I love these. Love
Actually,
making them.
a mini
And
one, like a either a cream or a calico color, would look really cute on a bowl pin as a like hanging off a charm of a journal or something.
yeah, that's what I was thinking is it would be like a charm. Oh,
It was so
super
cute.
cute. I think that would be, it'd be cute on even on this little heart or whatever as like a focal point, and I could tuck something in there like a little note or a little doily and button or something. Would be cute. There's so many cute ideas. I love that. Okay. Because see, these little doilies fit in them perfectly. So you could put a couple little baby
Everybody loves them.
doilies. Thank you
Susan's like,
so
OMG,
much.
cute. Susan's like, OMG, cute. Kim's like, Sierra, I need
Here,
a little
need
one.
a little. Okay.
Like, I
I have
collect
three
nearly
out of
everything
them.
in brackets, remember? Okay, Maddie said, do you still have the measurements for the paper towel album? Kim needs the nested spine measurements.
Measurements for the paper towel album. The paper towel. Are you talking about the toilet paper?
I think so. I think she is.
Oh, no, I don't know what they are exactly. But it's on Maddie's channel. If you go back to,
Maddie,
um,
that's who's asking. Maddie's asking.
yeah, it's on Matt. I know she has all the measurements on her channel. If you go back to her channel, like one of the first video, or not the first video, but one of the beginning videos that she made when we all went on and made the TP album. Um, what it is you just start with the size that you want your spine. Like, okay, so what I did was I said, okay, I want my spine to be, um, 2 inches or 3 inches, and then I just added an inch for the flaps that you fold up. So my outside of the spine would have been 3, 4, 5 inches by whatever size the toilet paper is, which is I think like 2.5 when it's completely flattened. And then I would go, okay, my next 2 pages in, they're gonna go in, an inch or a half an inch or whatever. So if they went in an inch, then um, then you go three, then it would be 2, 3. Then your next piece would be 4 inches, and then you'd score in an inch on each side. And then your next piece would be your next part would be um for 3 inches and then score on each side. And then you had an inch in the center. And then do you I hope do you know what I'm saying, or am I not making any sense? Oh, okay. Sorry. Um, Kim, I don't know how to explain it. Like what it is so I would say start with 5 inch, a 5 inch long, like let's say this is 5 inches, and then I'd score an inch in on this side and then an inch in on this side. Okay, so then it looks like this. Okay, and then you take another piece of paper, and then I have 4 inches, and then again on the 4 inch piece, which is 4 inches long, and then the width is going to be the toilet paper roll flattened, and then I again score in an inch, so then it lays right inside of there, and then you got a 1/2 inch gusset on each side, and then again on the last insert, I do 3 inches, and then scored an inch, and then you have 1 inch in the center, and then you have the 1/2 inch gussets throughout the whole book. Okay. I I don't know how to else to describe it. Sorry. I hope that helps. But anyways, so are you doing anything fun? I'm just playing with my doilies here, seeing what I want to do. Where's my yarn? Okay.
Oh, Sierra, sorry you missed, and it was when you were talking, and I felt I didn't want to interrupt because you were
Yeah.
explaining how to do something. Um, Mandy's Crafty Creations came in, and she said hello twice to you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Mindy. How are you, hon? And by the way, I know you said you wanted one of these heart album books. Um, if you still do want one, the kits are on my last video. Um, so just message me if you still want one, and it says below, um, it says in the drop down, it says which bundles are still available, but I know there's a couple heart of the heart albums still available. So, let me know if you want one, honey. Just message me. And so, with this seam binding, I'm just kind of keeping it crinkled up like how it already is, and I'm just really just gonna be stitching on it. Um, just like this because it gives it dimension as well as a pretty cool look. I like it anyways, how it looks.
Carrie Ann just said, "Did you do a video on the rolls?" And I said, "Yes, it's on Maddie's channel, isn't it?"
Yeah, it's on Maddie's channel, the toilet paper roll. Uh, Maddie did it. It's a toilet paper TP roll mini album, and it's
Yeah,
on Maddie's channel.
it was alive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was alive, and a bunch of us ladies were on there. I forget who all was there. A bunch of us ladies were on there. We made the TP roll mini albums. But it was super fun, and they turned out all really cute. And I think we all kind of did a video showing them after we were, I think we did anyways, done making them. I know
Yeah, I
mine
think
took
most people
forever to
did
finish.
from memory.
What?
I think most people did from memory that
Yeah,
most people did a video. Mandy just said that she will check it out after the live. She most definitely does want now, even more after seeing yours.
oh, thank you. Yeah, it's they're on there, so it's there if
That's
anyone's
why it's good, Sierra,
interested.
that you do sometimes, actually, and you do that. You do it so well.
Oh, thank you.
Share your what you do with the kits
Yeah,
when you create, and what you had in mind when you created it, because it's great to get ideas. I
yeah,
mean, kits are fantastic, and we can do whatever we like with a kit. But when you've got somebody who shows you, well, hey, you know, this is what I'm going to do.
yeah.
It
That's
gives
what
you.
I love about Rosie's kids too, is she does
Mm,
that. She's
mm.
really good about um or she does do the videos every single she in the beginning she would just have us do them, but now she actually does the videos and shares her ideas and what
Yeah,
her idea was in making the kit. So it's awesome. It's a great idea. Great idea. Oh, see, I love how that looks. Look at how that looks, seam binding, just kind of crinkling it up more and then just stitching it along. Doesn't that look cool?
yeah, it's cute. I like that. No, I
It's
cannot lift it
just,
up. I did something slightly wonky, not too bad, but I can't lift it up. I've done that double-sided tape, and once you stick that double-sided tape down, it's done.
ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. There's my pen.
that double-sided tape is strong. I guess it depends on what brand you're using, but oh no,
Yeah, the
what did
one that
I
I've got is
do?
really good stuff, which, it's good. Okay.
Yeah. And also, like, I haven't even added any of the button embellishments or anything on here either yet. Just, the hearts and just the fabric pieces and ribbon and fibers. So, um, I mean, and this is like nothing compared to what are in the kits. There's so much more stuff that you can use to, um, you know,
Karen loves the seam
plan these
binding.
out. Thank you, Karen. I thought it was, I don't know why, but I think it looks really cool.
Hmm.
Don't know why, but I really like it.
I have to find a different pen for this.
Which we all have different styles and tastes and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
That
almost done.
is,
Now I'm going to
makes
embellish
us
it.
individuals.
Yeah, that's right. So I did ask everyone what they were working on, and I don't know whether anybody typed that.
Yeah,
Let
what
me
are you all
see.
working on?
So maybe I was rude and didn't even look. I really did try, but I think everyone started talking about the toilet paper rolls.
Oh,
It was when you were
yeah.
gone. I did ask what everyone towards the end, just before you came back.
Oh, what are you all working on?
No, nobody said anything. Hey, you lovely ladies. Surely you're working on something.
Yes, what are
Oh, that
you
looks good.
working on? I bet you Karen is sitting at her crafting table or in bed, sewing a beautiful gnome. And I bet you Liz is doing something with maybe, what could Liz be doing? Some kind of mixed media thing, I'm sure. But I know she's bedridden right now, so maybe she's doing molds or, um, what else could she be doing?
She's building drawers.
What?
She's building drawers. That's what she's
Is that
doing.
what she said?
Yeah, that's what she's
Chip,
doing.
that was my next guess, Liz. Building drawers. Yeah, she has lots of saw crafters, awesome saw crafters stuff.
Oh, I would love some of that.
And
Oh,
that way she's able to organize all her stuff. Liz is really into organization and she's really on top of it. She's on top of that.
she said she can't craft yet. Carrie Ann, is coffee dying?
Oh,
Awesome, Carrie Ann.
oh, awesome, Carrie Ann. I need a coffee dye soon because I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got a tea and coffee dye.
Mm, I think just that one, but I'm talking to myself. You're pretty bad when you talk to yourself and you answer yourself back.
Oh,
You're
that
you're in,
ain't bad.
you're in trouble.
That ain't bad, especially when you're a crafter, and you're live because that's what you're supposed to be doing is talking and
My mum loves
crafting. So
butterflies, so I've got a few little options. I don't want because it's very
yes, I
the
love
pattern that I've
butterflies
got is
too.
very busy.
I know
Already.
Liz loves butterflies as well.
I love butterflies. I absolutely love
Yes,
butterflies.
butterflies are amazing.
They've
Okay.
always, they've always talked to me about, the metamorphosis and one day I
Yeah.
did like a big study on it. That's me,
Oh,
analytical
I love
thinker.
that.
And It's amazing. It's just amazing.
Oh, I
And
love the
it is
texture.
so like life. Like, do we not go through periods of having to struggle and struggle like to
Yeah,
get out of that cocoon? That butterfly has to fight quite hard. And and that horrible, dormant, ugly, horrible period beforehand when you're in the cocoon, like that's not pleasant, I imagine. So is that not like life?
yes, it is. It's exactly like life, I believe.
Life is, yeah, it is definitely a struggle at times. There is no doubt in my mind
Yeah. And then you
about that
have
one.
those amazing people out there who help you and support you and, are, will not support you, but are supportive of you and just
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
amazing. Just,
Oh, awesome, Kim. Kim found the measurements.
yay, Kimmy. You go, girl. Message Maddie and tell her you found him because I don't know if that's what she's doing is looking for him. Oops.
All right, I think that pink one. Mum would like that pink one. Or she doesn't like blue. I just remembered my mother hates the color blue. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know why. I don't know why. My mother loves all colors but blue.
Huh, that's different.
Yeah, she doesn't
Okay.
own anything that's blue. A blue top, like nothing is blue.
Really?
Yep.
That's
And I
really
nearly put a
different.
blue and black butterfly on it. That would not have been good.
Oh, Mama gonna get you.
Yeah, Mama's gonna go, hey, what you doing? I don't like blue.
You don't know me by now, Fiona. You know I don't like
Okay,
blue.
Debbie's heading off to bed, Sierra. She said she's got time for bed. Love the work tonight, ladies. Catch up later with you. Hugs. Big
Okay,
hugs,
good night.
Debbie.
Hugs and love, Debbie. Love you, sweetie. Good night. Oh no, I have some of the stuff still mixed in with my scraps. I'm making these bundles, these $20 bundles of appliques and
Oh, good.
lace snippets and this and
Yep.
that and the other and that. I don't know how it ended up over here. Oh, here's a little. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. Oh, this is a little. This might work, and this is a color too.
Karen likes, I think she means you'll leave your vines. Oops. There goes my butterfly.
What?
Karen likes the leaves, she said. I think she means the vines, the crocheted vines. Is that what you
Oh,
mean, Karen?
thank you. Sorry if I'm missing some comments. Your heart is gorgeous. Thank you, sweet Karen. I like those leaves there. The You're talking about where'd they go? Where did I put them? The leaves. Yeah, I know. I'm going to make some leaves, but I think I'm gonna crochet them out of this material so it matches. So it's matchy matchy, I think. Because I really like it too, but I want it to be more matchy matchy, I guess. But yeah,
Sarah,
and
you're
I'll
making me
definitely.
you're making me want chocolates or lollies because
Oh,
it
that's
sounds
not
like
what I'm doing.
you're in a lolly bag.
No, I'm trying to get into this little pack of buttons to see if I can find
Okay.
something to use in here. I know there's.
Mindy said she said, Sierra, I absolutely love all the lusciousness you have on your table. It's like you're in crafters heaven.
I am. I love my scraps so much, and that's what I'm trying to do is make bundles with like, bits and pieces. See, like, look at this piece, isn't this cool? And I'm
Oh my
making
God.
bundles
Where did you get
with,
that? Is that off a shirt or a garment or
yeah,
something?
it's off of a shirt, and I have so many
That is
bits and
amazing.
bobs and pieces, and that's why I'm making these $20 bundles. So if you're interested in one of those, um, I'm making some more, and we'll probably put them up tomorrow. But I have lots of bundles that I'm going to be making with bits and bobs of fabrics and laces because I noticed that people really like those
Yep.
when they just have a bunch of different selection of different laces and stuff.
Yep.
Sorry I'm making so much noise. I'm trying to find, it must not be in here. I don't know. But this is cool. I found this leather cording, which this must be something super old. I don't know. It's not real leather. It's some kind of something from Walmart that was like $1, I think. Ugh. But this would be a good, yeah, it's like a fake pleather. No, that's too much. Okay,
Too
that won't
dark.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, too dark.
But
Yeah.
look how long this piece is. It's like nothing. It's like, why they even waste to put it on a spool?
Oh,
But
did they
it's
put that on a
cool.
roll?
Yeah. And
That's crazy.
it's just this little tiny piece. But this will be cool for something.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, these little, like pieces like this and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make lots of little bundles with all these little, things in it. And because I really think that a lot of people,
Karen said she
like
loves the
that.
trim.
Yeah, that's cool trim. I really like this trim right here, but it's too thick and too
Yeah.
much. And like this is off of a shirt too, this piece, which I love it. I love it how shabby it is.
Yeah, it's
But
nice. I like
I,
I like the first one that I said I really liked. I like stuff that's different, that you don't get anywhere else.
yeah, me too. Yeah, that you can't, that you just can't even find anywhere else.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, me too. I love that. I love finding pieces like that that you just don't find anywhere else. Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna put these back in here. Or not this, but this little guy. Because that's pink and it ain't gonna work. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and tie this off right here.
I'm so not good at centering things and remember I said things and having a straight eye, like a line for something, is just not me. I struggle to keep things straight.
Oh yeah, me too.
That's all right, Mum.
But
If it's
I like
wonky,
it. I like it wonky. I like
yeah, but
things
there
wonky.
are some things like when you're the things that you're doing, that's fine. But when you're doing something like
Yeah.
I'm doing,
Hmm.
yeah, you notice it if it's okay. I think I'm done. I think, Mum, you're going to have a pink butterfly, and I might just distress the edges. She's going to go, why is
I
she giving
like
me a
that.
dirty butterfly?
Love this. Yeah, she won't understand.
I'm just
Yeah,
going to
I'm pretty
slightly,
happy with my heart, and I think definitely I'm gonna make a vine to go on it and a little flower or something to put on there or down here, the end of the vine or at the top. Something, but I want to make the vine out of this thread right here. So I just need to find my crochet hooks and do that. But I like how this turned out. It's pretty. But thank you guys so much for um, all your love. Let's see what I'll go click back over to Fiona. Oh, I'll hold it up close so you guys can see first.
Oh, it no, the vine looks awesome. It looks really good.
Yeah,
Yep, I like that. I really do like that. If you want to make the Acro color one, yeah, go ahead. But I really like that.
yeah,
Maybe mm, the contrasting color would be good, but I really like it.
yeah. I like it. I like all the different textures and fibers
Yeah,
and
it's
see, because this
pretty.
is like crochet. This is a vintage lace. This is seam binding with stitching on it. And then under this vine is like a applique. And I mean, I know it's a small project to spend so much time on, but hey, if it's fun and relaxing, then you should definitely do it. And
Yeah.
then um and then I really like this part right here, how the stitching is. And then again, I love how this seam binding came together like that. And just like imagine something like this like on um like if you didn't want to make a book like these, you could put this on the front of a junk journal. You can make this like a junk journal tag spot. You can make this just a tag on its own to put in a journal, if that's what you decided to do. Um, I also have some of these mittens that I had made for
Everybody loves it.
Christmas kits that I found. I made them and I
Oh,
think I'm
okay.
gonna decorate them. But I thought they'd be cute. Even
Oh, yeah, I
now, you
remember
know,
when you did
just a
that.
little pair of mittens. But they have the stitching around the edging. I just love this. What's it called? The wadding. But thank you guys
Yeah,
so much. Your support and love means the world to me, and you all are so super sweet. Thank you guys so much.
it's so lovely to see everybody.
That
I
link
really
is for my friend who sells laces, appliques, and trim. Her name is Neri Ortiz. Yes, Neri is amazing. Tiara, do you see everything down? I am not a sewer, so I would be able to get the same effect if I use glue. Oh, do I sew everything down? Um, I did sew everything down, but that's the thing is you can glue. You can, but I would not hot glue. I would use a fabric tack or Eileen's fabric glue. I would use a fabric glue. Um, but like if you're doing something like this right here, like you're trying to like bunch and pinch and whatever, then you might have to use hot glue, but you're going to need to use it on a material where the hot glue, you're not going to see the spots through it. So, you can definitely do it. And I'm not a sewer either. Like, look at the back of this. This is just like, totally wonky stitching. Like, I am just totally, going here and there and every which way. And so it's totally wonky. So even if you think you can't stitch, you totally can. You just all you need is a needle and and I recommend some thick thread because to me the thicker the thread is, the more wonky it looks and the more vintage it looks and I like that look, but I mean, it's totally up to you. If you want to use thin thread, you can do that too. But this thicker thread works really good too. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do with them. Um, but let's see what. But thank you guys so many. Yeah, Karen, she made a heart. It's way bigger than this one, and she spent hours and hours hand stitching everything on and all the French knots she did. And I mean, this is supposed to be
Yeah.
relaxing and fun, but if you just want to get it done and make it pretty, and you can definitely do gluing, like, don't even worry about it. Gluing, you would get this. I mean, I've done many of this kind of work with gluing. I've done a lot of patchwork looking stuff with gluing. If you look into some of my previous videos, um, I have lots of patchwork like looking stuff that I've made with gluing, and that's because I used to glue a lot, but now I've just recently been into sewing. So, I mean, but the gluing that I do is mostly fabric tack or a fabric type glue. Um, I mean, I'm not a big fan of hot glue, but it's totally up to you. I mean, if you're good at hot gluing and you're good at, only using bits and bobs of it and little pieces, and you can do that, then that's awesome. But I don't know why, but I always get clumpy and bumpy and it doesn't look good. So, anyways, but
Are
oh,
you
good
carry
night,
on
Carrie
leaving?
Ann.
Good night,
But
sweetheart.
I wanna switch to look at Fiona's project before we say good night. Okay, Fiona, we're on you, honey. Oops, no, we're not. Oh, now we are. Oh, I love that, Fiona.
I'm not sure if it shows up. It's switching. I don't know. Okay, now it's yes. Yeah, so it's just got the back, like the pink back, the baseboard. Um,
Yes.
and then it's got the little pen. I did measure the pen right when I cut this piece out, but I didn't realize it had like a click thing, so I'll have to choose a different pen. So it's got the little butterfly, and I've just done three different layers of kind of paper. And the little saying says, "I'll let me turn it around so you can see it." I always forget upside down. You are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And my mum deals with a chronic illness and has done for about 8 years. So she struggles. So, yeah, that might just be a little bit of an encouragement. So basically, you flip it over and it's got a little pocket. It's got like an expandable pocket. So she can add like a little receipts or notes or whatever else in it. And then it's just a little plain notepad, basically. That's all it is. It's just a little, you know, ruled notepad that she
I love
can.
it. I think she'll love it too because you said she likes to make lists and
Yeah, she does. And I did reinforce the spine so it's kind of like stronger, like I did a double thickness. I'm just thinking that I probably should have done that on that flap, but that's okay. I mean, it's not meant to last forever. And it's not one, I could have made one where she could slide in a different notepad, but I couldn't find the notepads here. So I just
yeah,
made it. You know, it's pretty. She can rip off the back of it and put on another one if she wanted to, but I doubt she'll do that.
yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely paper. The paper did most of the work.
It's gorgeous. You did an awesome job, and we had so much fun with you guys and
Oh, it was so nice to see
chatting.
everybody.
Let me look in that green jacket. So much fun chatting with you all and coming on tonight. And again, check out my video before this if you're at all interested in the hearts or some fabric tags or anything like that. And hopefully, I'll be back with some more kits soon. And Love you all heaps. I want to. Oh, everybody's saying how pretty and they love it,
Thank
Fiona.
you so much. I was just typing. Thank you. Love you all so much. Big hugs and
Yes.
kisses to everybody.
There's a
And I
huge.
hope you have a blessed
Excuse
rest of your weekend.
me. Yes. Yes. Hugs and lots of love to you all. And bye. And I will see you all again hopefully soon. I hope to be doing lives with Liz soon and everybody. And just, I miss you all so much. So be back as soon as possibly can. And hugs and love. And we will see you all soon. Bye.